Every year, Activision releases a new Call of Duty. Every year, it's met to with astounding scores by the critics and astounding rage from the average person. You know how there were like big announcements like Call of Duty's like broke a world record for sales with Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2. You notice they stopped saying that. They stopped releasing the number of sales Call of Duty was getting. It's so bad to the point where there's a multiplayer beta now so that people can test drive the product before committing to it because their pre-orders are down. So I played the beta and I'm going to give you my impressions of it. So this is something that BDobbins said on his channel. I'll put a link to this video in the description. So it is a beta, there's going to be glitches and stuff, but even though they say this is not representative of the final product, it's pretty much representative of the final product. The game releases in November. They don't have a lot of time to fix anything major. They'll do some balance tweaks, but this is the game. This is the game's multiplayer. This is what it's gonna be. But if someone's like, oh, I don't like it, like, well, it's just the beta, try the game. It's like, no, this is what's gonna be the game. If you don't like the beta, you're not gonna like the game. Sticky notes. Mobile coasters. I'm the first one to think of that. So the first thing I noticed was that, like, graphically, it looked gorgeous. Now, it's because I was playing it on this monitor, and this is a better monitor. Like, they're both 1080p, but it's an LED versus LCD, and it's smaller. So, actually, now that I mentioned it, I probably should have run it on the other TV so I could see the difference. Oh well. Actually, come to think of it, the rest of the games looked really good down here, too. But Call of Duty, 1080p, 60 frames a second. Guaranteed. It's important to talk about the graphics because Call of Duty, they say it's on a new engine. They said that for Ghost, and they're trying to say it again now. It's not a new engine. That's a lie. Still the same damn Quake engine from 10 years ago. Sure, they've upgraded parts of it, but it's becoming clear that Call of Duty's being held back by its engine because it keeps a smooth frame rate, but the maps are so small, and there's like these areas that you just, like, you should be able to go on. It's like, that looks like a section of a map, but it's lower so that you die there because they didn't want to, like, render map area there. I don't know how that works, but the game just, it can't handle that much. But, you know, there's these 3D plants that are moving around that aren't just like little X's. I went prone and shoved my face up in a cactus, and it was sufficiently detailed. And the lighting is really good from, like, on the desert map. So the maps look good if, like, artistically uninspired. And that's the first big problem with Call of Duty. I don't like the future setting. I don't. Like, it was okay in Black Ops 2. It was like, you tested it, now can we go back to what we like? The guns, like, they all look so stupid. They are just over-designed for the sake of it because they have to be a futuristic gun. Except for the one that's an AK-47. Because it's an AK-47. And they're trying to hide it by calling it an ARC-7. Who do they think they're fooling with that? That's my complaint about the beta. Now change your setting for the final launch, Activision. Because when compared to Battlefield, I'm not saying Battlefield's a better game. In fact, I really don't actually like Battlefield. It can do so much more. Like, the maps are so much bigger, and the graphics are just as good. It's a much bigger game by comparison. So Call of Duty is now falling behind in the graphical department in first-person shooters. There's no destructible environments. In fact, bullet holes don't even last more than like 10 seconds on the wall. It's the T-1000! A big problem of the past Call of Duties that is not at all fixed in this Call of Duty is the lag. Not enough people know this. That's, again, going back to BDobbins here. The lag is built into the game's program. It has nothing to do with connection. It's a game problem. If you play split screen offline with somebody else on the same console, there's the same amount of lag, and that's unacceptable. I'm gonna link another one of BDobbins' videos because he said it's like, all right, either they're too incompetent to fix it, they don't want to spend the resources, they're too cheap to fix it because then they have to rewrite code, and that's hard, or they don't want to fix it. They want the game to be designed to give people free kills. Call of Duty takes no skill. Any idiot can pick it up, sprint around the map, hold left trigger, then hold right trigger, and get a free kill now and again. I gotta say, the game is very fast, so if that's what they're going for, that's what they want to set them apart from, like, Battlefield. It works. It's a very fast game. It's like, you won't go more than a few seconds without seeing anybody. But the problem I have with the jetpacking and the wall running, I mean, it is glitchy sometimes. I'll jump into the wall and then just fall to my death. I mean, again, in beta. But it adds nothing to the game. It's just like, there are clearer paths around the map that just have no floor, where if you fall, you'll die. That doesn't add anything. There could have just been a floor there, and then I could just run. That wouldn't change anything. There's no verticality to these maps. Like the highest building, and then you try to go up, you'll hit an invisible ceiling. And all the tops of the buildings that looks like you should clearly be able to get to have, like, barbed wire on top of them. Like, what the hell is that? Because rendering map space is hard. If they want it to be fast, that's fine, but the speediness of the game and the smallness of the maps, and that's sprinting around the corner with a gun. It doesn't even matter what gun you use because it's so balanced now. I don't like the art style, I don't like the setting. This is Black Ops 2 plus Advanced Warfare. A lot of the perks and a lot of the weapons, and there are even fewer weapons. Like, it's becoming evident that these guns are all just the same. There are 3 pistols in this game. 3 pistols! There were 5 pistols in Modern Warfare 3. Now, 4 games later, we have less pistols. We have less weapons. And there are 2 launchers. They're streamlining it way too much. I say, the only perk that seemed like it'd be a cool idea was Tracker. It's like it'll show footprints on the ground. But I didn't see any footprints. I'm like, are they supposed to be on the map? I didn't see any on my map either. I'm like, what does this perk actually do? And then all the other perks are just completely indistinguishable. They got like Sleight of Hand doesn't even do what Sleight of Hand originally did. It's faster weapon swap. It's not faster reloading. It seems like everybody's got lightweight and everybody's got unlimited sprint all the time. It's going for that fast, fast, fast. How about a breathing underwater perk? Because there's like water area in one map, but like you want to stay around as well, that you can like stealthily swim around in, and like actually the bullets sound really good in the water. Like they like ricochet off the rock. So there's these new specialist abilities. So in addition to like your equipment and your perks, like your and your score streaks, which are all the same again. One called Glitch, where if you hold down L1 and R1, it like teleports you to where you were like a few seconds ago. It was kind of neat. That's a good idea. And I keep trying to do it like after I die to revert to my previous spot before death, but no, that would be dumb. Oh, wait! There's an ability that, like, revives you from the dead. There's one that does a little radar pulse and you can see everybody around you. There's one called Gravity Spikes where it's like, "Argh!" and it'll kill anything in that immediate vicinity. So those are good, but the ones where they give you a weapon, like the bow or the lightning gun, I hate those because you have a limited amount of time to use the weapon, and you have a limited amount of bullets to use, and it doesn't carry over to your next life. So if you die, you just die. I never got to kill anybody with one of those. And the moment you pull out the bow, it fires an arrow. You can't open the bow for the first time without firing an arrow. That might be another glitch. The specialists themselves are just... they're so dumb. There's that guy with the haircut and the gravity spikes. He's like, enough talk, let's get down range. Oh, you're cool. Even the girl specialists, even the women in Call of Duty are just men. She's pounding her chest like an ape. That's so stupid, so immature. This game is for 12-year-olds. And there's one where a guy's like hand like opens up and it turns into a little minigun. Like you're stealing from Titanfall, you're stealing from Deus Ex Human Revolution. Something interesting is that in this game, you can't instantly kill people with a melee anymore. You swack with your gun butt now, so it takes 2 hits to kill people. The knife is an entirely different secondary weapon. So yeah, is it fun? Sure, it's a little fun because Call of Duty's basic formula is inherently fun. Problem is, it was fun 12 years ago. All this beta made me want to do is go back and play Modern Warfare 2 and 3. Another year, another Call of Duty, skip.